This was Cortonwood Colliery. Now it's a busy retail park in South Yorkshire. The announcement to close the pit triggered the nationwide miners' strikes, one of the most significant industrial disputes of the 20th century. John Greaves was one of those miners that stopped working.
12 months on strike with no money, yeah. It's hard. We coped, did a bit of part-time work, and we managed. Families split up because some brothers went back to work, and there were all the bad things that could happen.
John was devastated when production stopped at his pit in Goldthorpe. He was in his 40s and had worked there since he left school.
I thought my world had come to an end. I really did. I don't mind admitting I cried on the way home. I couldn't see a future. Not that I was putting myself in any risk, but I just thought, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I've done a lot, I've done a lot of things while in the pit, but it just seemed alien to me to move out of that environment that I was so comfortable with. I loved the work, the conditions were awful, but I really didn't know anything else. The camaraderie was second to none.
Since the pit closed in Goldthorpe, urban decay has set in, with boarded up shops and houses lining streets once thriving with trade.
This pit's shut, it's just gone downhill. There's drugs all over the place. You never see any council workers around here cleaning it up or anything.
We've had a murder the other week. I wouldn't say it's a great place at the minute to be bringing kids up.
When I was younger, everybody knew everybody, we were safe on the street, we've got all the shops, there's banks and stuff like that. It's just gone from that to zero.
When the pit's closed, the sort of government never had a backup strategy for, employment in this area. So everybody just went from earning good money, regular money, to nothing.
Filmmakers Rebecca and Dean Sills have produced the award-winning film Regeneration to chronicle South Yorkshire's mining history.
Most of my family were miners, my granddads were miners and my great-granddads were miners, so it's like a memory film, really.
We've got to remember it because they were an older generation, like our Rebecca don't have a clue what this area were like when there were pits here. It looks totally different. So there's a lot of areas what's run down, but then you've got beautiful areas like where we are today.
40 years on, the miners' strike is remembered by those that lived through it, but the effects of the pit closures remain to this day. Anna Riley, GB News.